Coach, I want to start with your overall takeaways from the match tonight.
Well, tonight was painful because I know we lost before here, but before the other games, we don't play that match. We don't create situations. Today we lost because of PK and a mistake, but I believe all the games that we played, the 9 games that we played, tonight was when I see the guys attacking the opposition box with numbers, crosses, especially crosses coming from Paredes on the right side. We had numbers. You know, we missed a few headers. The goalkeeper made 2 saves. Defender blocking. That's something that we were talking in the past, that how we're going to create more opportunities in front of the opposition. And I believe today was an improvement. The guys connect. We attacked the box, but couldn't score. But that's what I say is more painful than the other losses at home. Going home after that, the work that we put on the field, going home empty-handed. So
I think we all saw what happened with Richard there at the end. What did you see from your angle?
He grabbed the ball and he tried to restart a counter attack. And last second, I assume he changed his mind to play. And then it was the ball slip out of his hands. And that's a mistake, you know. Happens to Richard tonight, can happen to anybody. A defender, so forward, doesn't matter. In my career, I made those mistakes as well. But continue working, you know. That he's a veteran goalkeeper. I know he's going to fix it, and he's going to come out with us stronger for us, you know. Last week he made a big save in Rhode Island to give us a point. Today he made the mistakes, and this is the game. This part of the game. We had to grow from those mistakes.
You mentioned you couldn't score. Are you concerned at all that you can't be finishing those chances yet, or as you said, is that just part of the game?
Yeah, at least it's a good progress. As I said, in the previous games, we don't have that presence in the box. You know, we score goals on set pieces. We score goals sometimes only one guy in the box, which is good to see guys hungry around the goal to score goals. But at least that you can see 3-4 guys on the box when the cross is coming. That's a progress. So that means we're going in the right path. You know, we just need to get rid of those mistakes and be a better team. You know, to compete and be a contender for the championship.
And lastly, going back, you mentioned the mistakes. The penalty that led to the goal, opening goal for them. Do you feel they kind of let them back in a little bit?
After the PK? Yeah. To that point, I think we had control of the game. We scored a goal. We create another chances. Could be 2-0 to that point. But the PK gave them a boost, you know. That's a team, as I say before the game, this is a team who is more organized, who's playing harder, is very disciplined in what they're doing. So it's not easy to create goalless opportunities around those back five that they have. But today I think we did a good job, especially on the right side.
And the defense, you know, continuing to play, has continued to solid. So what did you see from your defense tonight?
I think they were good. They were solid. Apart from first half, one lone ball from they created a chance from a lone ball. That's something that can happen. You know, they're going to create on the ground around us. So it's different, but with a lone ball, we should be able to read that one better. But apart from that, I believe the behavior of the defense was good.
Going back to what happened with Richard, and this may vary from player to player, but what do you maybe kind of go to and say to him after just a shocking moment like that that's so uncharacteristic? Or do you kind of just sit back and say, you know, there's not much I can say that is going to help. I kind of just have to, you know, if he wants to come to me, you know, what do you say in a situation like that?
No, not much, because after the game he said, "I'm sorry, coach," but as I said, I played the game, and this is part of the game. The only player who don't make mistakes is the guy who never plays. The guy who's always on the bench is the only guy who never made mistakes. You know, You see top players around the world missing PKs, missing opportunities in front of the goal. See Messi, Ronaldo missing opportunities. So that's part of the game. As soon as you step on the field, you obviously these guys are pro, and you want to be 100% accurate in every decision they make. But sometimes, as I say, sometimes happens. You know, as I said, a week ago, basically Richard gave us a point in Rhode Island. He was named for the team of the week, and today he made a mistake, but nothing to say. You know, that's part of the game. And what I'm going to say, he wasn't meant to do that. I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to give us a counter attack, but at the last second, as I say, he changed his mind, and that's why the mistake happens.
As you look ahead to next week, obviously you hit the road again, but this time you won't have Mitch out there, he'll be suspended. So how are you going to adjust your defense to kind of counter that?
Well, we see, because we short on defender, especially center back. You see Mo, a couple of games ago, he stepped in to play in that position, and he's doing really well. And something that we need to work this week, whether we're going to play 4 in the back, or if we play 5 in the back, we had to train with a few guys who play in the middle, you know, Lucio, Almir, Nicky. Those guys are more defensive minded. So let's see through the week who can jump in the 3 in the back and do it well. So if they don't able to do it, well, we had to go with 4 in the back and play with Alex and with Mo.
You guys are still undefeated on the road, at least in USL play. You know, put Open Cup aside, but you've now lost 3 of the last 4 matches here at home, which is kind of the opposite of what you would usually think, and you know, different circumstances perhaps in each match. But are you a little concerned that one way or another you guys are really not defending the fortress like this? Yes,
I'm concerned, and that's something we spoke downstairs, you know, with the team. This has to be a fortress. It's our house. It's we're playing in front of our fans, our family. So I don't know if it's that gives us extra pressure, having the families on the stand, having the fans on the stands, different than playing away. You know, we just us as a team there fighting for points. No one on the stands. So I don't know what's going on, or if they feel like it's home, we must win the game, and just because that made silly decisions, things like that, and no sticking to the game plan. So we see that's something that we need to address with the team, with the players, coaches. But we cannot lose 3 home games, especially when we're doing so well away from home. So as I told them, if we want to be a championship contender, we need to be a strong team, home and away.
As you look ahead, tomorrow's Mother's Day. What is your message to all the mothers out there, especially the ones who are SAFC fans?
I just want to say thank you, you know, because a mother is the one who's always there for us, 24/7. No matter if we are home or we are away from home, they're always taking care of us. No matter if we are 8 years old or 40 years old, you know, so they always worry about us. They want the best for us, and there is nothing compared with the mother's love, you know. That's the best love ever. So, and then congratulations and thank you for everything you do for us.